Welcome everyone back to Sandburg for our first concert inside the building since March of 2020. Yeah. We haven't performed on this stage since January of 2020, so this is like extremely exciting, and I love that everyone read the email and spread out and just brought the right amount of people. So thank you. They have been working so hard. We started the earliest we've ever started, which was the second week of school. Usually I wait till after Halloween or around Halloween. So they've been working really hard for a really long time, and we have our 6th and 7th grade band up. Then after them will be our jazz band. Then we have our full orchestra, and we will have our 8th grade band. And they all have about 3 to 5 pieces that they'll be playing for you today, and truly, it's good, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one of those people who sugarcoats it. If it's bad, I let them know. So our first piece this evening is called "Along Came a Spider." While they get ready for our next song, which is called Jinglosity, I think it's important to note that many of our 6th graders, this is their first concert ever, because, right, we got shut down in the beginning of their musical career, right? And for our 7th graders, this is their first concert on the stage, and maybe they didn't get to play with us last year out in the parking lot for COVID. So again, this is a lot of their first concert. So another round of applause. Christmas Carol. going to come on. While our jazz band comes on, I'm going to take this opportunity just to talk real quick to the 8th grade parents, but then again this can go for all the parents because I'm going to bring it up for the next 2 Decembers. It is almost time to schedule for high school, right? They're going to bring that up next month in January, and then it happens the end of February, and then March. The jazz bands are coming on the stage, right? Okay, so in high school, it is block scheduling. And they take math and ELA and social studies and science and PE and health, and they're going to study a world language, and if they did a language this year, they're going into level 2. And then they get an elective then they get personal finance and civics. Okay, it's a half-year course. And many of your children might be like double math, right? And so they're going to give up their elective. And I am here to tell you, you can move personal finance. You can even do it over the summer. I know many students who have. You can move the personal finance if they are a double math child, because if they can take 2 maths in 1 year, there is no doubt in my mind they can pass personal finance the following year. And that is how you can fit band into your schedule or orchestra as a freshman. So they might say, no, you can't move it. I'm telling you, you can. I know people who have, even this past year. So it's something to start thinking about, because no matter where your child goes to high school, you get out of high school what you put into it. And the math and the science, right, that's so important, okay? And I get that, but like, we also need other things to be well-rounded, and music is one of those things. And as you'll hear, like, as we progress through the concert, through the older children, how hard they've worked and how well they sound, and they are in 8th grade. Imagine what they would sound like after 4 more years of study. And, right, you don't have to become a music major. It doesn't have to be your job, but it's one of those things like that you can do for fun, right? And I know a lot of these kids do it for fun because I've given them my lunch 4 out of 5 days a week because they're just here playing all the time because they love it so much. So I would encourage you to talk about it with your child. And if you have any questions about scheduling, please let me know and I can help you. But like, it is coming. I know it's only December, but they are going to bring it up next month, and it's something to think about. And now we have our jazz band. Their first song is called The First Noel.
Up next, we will be having our orchestra.
Our first selection is The Night Before Christmas. It's the story by Clement Clark Moore. I'm going to tell the whole story, and amongst the story, we will be having, the orchestra has selections that go with the story. Before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. In hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like the flash. Tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon of the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer. With a little driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump like jolly old owl, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere they drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Our next piece, we'd like to invite our friends who have volunteered on up to the stage. And you're going to sit in these chairs that I put out right here in the front row. Is Boomwhacker Christmas. And what we have here, these are boomwhackers, and when they tap them, they all play a specific note. And so our friends in the front, they're going to play a little song using our brave volunteers. Thank you so much.
Ready?
our volunteers. And those of you who came back who were in the program, we're so great to see you again. And you three, I look forward to when you get here. Yeah? Okay, cool. You can go sit on down, and the orchestra is going to play their last piece. The orchestra's last piece is Hanukkah, Oh Hanukkah. Up next, once the orchestra exits the stage, our 8th grade band is going to come on, and they are our last group for the evening. Our first song is going to be called Angels Diggin'. Our next song is from two Hebrew folk songs. We're playing the second Hebrew folk song, and I apologize if I don't say this right, but it's Sibion. Our next song is the Chipmunk song. teaching them that if they're playing that excessively at your house. Our next song is a holiday extravaganza, and maybe you see me like not being the band director at the moment. We've had an experience in quarantining in the music department, not from the music department, out there in the world, right? Apparently it's safe here. So I'm filling in for all the parts that are missing. As I told the students, there are no small parts, right? Everybody is so important, right? One person goes out, it changes the whole sound of the group for how we can practice it. So I will be popping in the back for this one. Fingers crossed. is our last song. It's everyone's favorite, Sleigh Ride. So that wraps up our concert for this evening. Let's give all the students a round of applause one more time for all their hard work. Again, it's so great to be back on the stage and playing live for an audience. And I know it's getting hard here. And I'm going to wrap this up. But thank you so much for supporting your child in playing their instruments. I know sometimes it does not sound the best in your house, but it has to sound like awful at the beginning, like that's okay, until right, and eventually, like they're making music in your house. So thank you for supporting in that, driving them to school, renting the instruments, getting them the things they need to make it work well. I really appreciate it. You should all be seeing them practice at home with their stream or your computer with the smart music. That's really why, like, they only had some clubs here and there, it happens. But the reason they can play this well, and like we pulled off 5 songs, or we pulled off 3 songs, right, per group, is because they've been practicing at home with guidance, and not just a piece of paper that like they play at. That it really makes such a huge difference in how they are able to progress and how fast they are able to progress. So if you have any questions or concerns about it, please just let me know when they're practicing. They should all be sending the things in, and hopefully they all send in 10 in the next 2 weeks because, you know, progress reports are going to go out.